Have a seat. Join me as we all hop on board the hype train. Chew fucking chew.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. You saw the title, you clicked on the video. You know what this is. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is probably the most hyped beer I've ever reviewed for me on this channel. And the beer in question is Headroom Double IPA from Trillium Brewing, Canton, Massachusetts. This is an 8% alcohol by volume double IPA brewed with, and it says right here, this label is sick. Mosaic, Galaxy, and Columbus. It's right on those little dials, like where it would be. It's like a little mixer board on this label. Speaking of Headroom, how many people watched Max Headroom back in the day? Where it would be like volume, treble, bass, whatnot. It shows Mosaic, Galaxy, Columbus. This beer was brewed for Hop Jam last year. The yield was really, really low, so it wasn't a silent release, but they announced it the day before it was getting released. They did their big bottles, I don't even know if Trillium still does bottles, but release it in bottles. I think it was like 4 per person, if memory serves, and it sold out instantly. And it was the only time they brewed the beer. A year has gone by. The hype has been ridiculous about this beer. And when I say hype, I'm talking to you, Mr. Brian. He has gone on and on about how this is the greatest beer he's ever had. It's the best double IPA he's ever had, the best New England beer he's ever had. It's the best beer period for him. And we've been talking back and forth and like just messaging each other. I think it's started for like the last 2 months. And he's been like, Headroom's getting brewed again. Headroom's getting brewed again. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So this beer's full on hype for me. So just putting that out there, being honest with you guys before I review it. It's super. I know I keep saying it, but it's just, this beer is straight hype train. So there are a couple new reviews on this beer. Nathan from Behind the Bar did a review, and I just saw today on Facebook, Freddie from Craft Beer Nation did a review. I haven't watched either one of those videos yet, just because I didn't want to watch the videos until I drank the beer. So I'm going to watch those after I drink this. I did see videos last year. Nick from What Cheers, who no longer does reviews, lost his mind over this beer. Darwin lost his mind over this beer. And then Peter, Master of Hoppets, he had, I think his bottle was like 2.5 months old, and I literally have never seen him react like that to a hoppy beer on camera. He fucking went nuts over this beer. So, yeah, the hype is real. And this is uber fresh. They just released this last Saturday, so this is, actually this says it was canned on August 17th. That's interesting, because it was released last Saturday. Wow, did they can this and sit on it for a week before? Maybe they did. So time of recording today, September 2nd. It's what, 2 weeks old? They must have. That's interesting. They must have sat on this for a week. I thought this was like 4 or 5 days old. It's 2 weeks old. So there you go. Not much else to say. Time to see if we get our mind blown. I'm really looking forward to this beer. From what? That's crazy. Just looking inside that can, it looks like fucking. You guys ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Secret of the Ooze? It looks like that. Let's pour this together. Look at that. I'm gonna pour it too aggressive. That poured like, looks like the old Hoof-Hearted beers. It looks like gravy. It looks murky. It looks like, it looks probably lighter on camera, but it looks like that dirty kind of pond water thing. Dirty bath water. There you go. It does. It looks like a Hoof-Hearted beer. That head did not stick around at all, which is kind of crazy. It's only 8%. I don't know what the carb is going to be like, but I don't know. Half a finger. It's like a off-white color. Really, really soft, pillowy, but it is not sticking around at all. It is dissipating quickly. Didn't pour too aggressive, but yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, it doesn't look great. I love the New England style look to beer. I'm not a guy who is gonna like knock a grade because of what it looks like. But usually like Trillium and Treehouse beers, they're like this vibrant, glowing, like bright orange. This is that straight kind of gravy looking, murky, dirty bathwater. But it's in proper glassware because we are the proper glassware people. Beer always tastes better out of proper glassware. So there you go. I can smell that. This beer's been sitting out for probably, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. It's not too hot out in the garage today, but has a nice chill to it, how we always drink our New England style IPA. So, like I said, it's like the aroma is everywhere in this garage right now. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. That is a ginormous nose. First things that comes to mind is like, people talk about hop saturation. It's like saturated hops. That's insanely hoppy. I think they said, I'm probably going to misspeak, but I want to say they say it's the hoppiest beer they've ever brewed. And I think when I first read about it, when we were reading about the release, I think they said 5 pounds of hops per barrel. That might be wrong, but something crazy. And when you stick your nose in this is insanely hoppy. But it's fruit juice. I wanted it to be really blueberry forward with the mosaic, but this is Galaxy dominant, which is not a bad thing. I love Galaxy hops. It's like mangoes, it's melon. It's got that yeasty, juicy fruit, fruit stripe bubblegum thing. But it also has, it's fruit juice, it's citrus, it's orange, it's tangerines. It's pineapple, there's like stone fruit, peaches. There is no malts anywhere in this nose. It is straight saturated hops in a glass, mixed, like blended up with fruit juice. This is nuts. The nose on this is ridiculous. 8%, there is no booze to be found. So it smells like the most concentrated, like think of when you're think of when you were a kid and your mom used to go to the grocery store and like in the freezer section, there was those cans of like juice that you'd take the frozen like concentrated bullshit out of it, put it in a like big glass jug, and like I think it was like 2 cans of water per 1 can of like frozen whatever mess that was, and it was just like crazy tropical fruit smelling. That's what this smells like. It's like a basket of tropical fruits with a bunch of citrus fruits in there. So it smells insane. As always, for New England beers for me, I have to thank my man Leo for hooking up a can of this. Thank you so much, sir. Cheers. And cheers to you, Brian. And cheers to the hype train. That's hoppy as fuck. First thing I get, which is crazy because I didn't get it huge on the nose, it tastes like fresh squeezed grapefruit juice on the finish. There is this bitter, pithy, like white part of a grapefruit. That is legitimately straight grapefruit juice on the finish of that. That is fucking crazy. That's nuts. Right up front though, it's the taste follows the nose. It's tropical fruits, it's pineapples, it's mangoes, peaches. There's like a papaya thing. There's so much going on like tropical fruit wise that they're getting out of the Galaxy in this, which is crazy. But that grapefruit pithy bitterness is just sitting on my tongue. I dig that. Some people might be turned off by that. It has that yeasty thing going on. I got that same thing when I reviewed Dialed In, and a lot of people didn't like that when I said that. It's not quite to like the heartburny, spicy yeasty thing, but it's there. But this is really, really hoppy and ridiculously tropical fruit forward with all kinds of citrus mixed in. This is pretty this is pretty nuts. Mouthfeel is on point. It's creamy, full mouthfeel. I cannot get over how I wish I had a fucking juicer with grapefruit, because I would juice a grapefruit right now and drink it. This legitimately on the finish, it is grapefruit juice. It's crazy. It's like that dank earthy thing, which in the vein of, we're talking about Galaxy, kind of reminds me of Green. Green's got that awesome herbaceous earthy dank thing that like Julius, and there's always that like comparison, what's better, Julius and Green. I, as a West Coast style beer lover, love that dank kind of harsh herbaceous earthy thing. This has that in this. This is like a mix of New England style, West Coast style. And it's got like this Tropicana like orange juice thing. It does, like, it reminds me of those frozen juice cans that you would mix with water. This is nuts, man. This is really, really, really... I was hoping that I wasn't going to like it very much just so I could kind of fuck with Brian. But I like this a lot. This is fucking awesome. Yeah, it is. It drinks like fruit juice. It's crazy. Is this the best double IPA I've ever had? I don't know. Like, as I sit with it and drink it more, maybe. I'm not having like that weird, like, crazy epiphany, like, light bulb going on, like, this is the greatest beer I've ever had, like, moment right now. But this is fucking amazing. I like the bitterness. I like the dankness. Obviously, I love, it's like a just crazy blender full of tropical fruits and citrus. I do like, there's that yeasty Trillium thing, but it's not, Dialed In was crazy, like, heartburny, like, spicy. This doesn't have that. It's got that yeasty kind of bitter thing, which is fine. But Dialed In, like, I got 3/4 of the way with that, done with that bottle. I'm like, I can't drink this anymore. It was like, it wasn't good to drink anymore. So I didn't even finish a bottle of Dialed In, as crazy as that sounds. This has that, but it's not to that heartburny, like, spicy thing. This beer is fucking amazing. I like this a lot. I really, really like this. Like I said, is it the best beer I've ever had? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn the camera off and spend some more time with it and be like, this is fucking amazing. I would drink this all day, every day. This is one of the best double IPAs I've ever had. It is insanely hoppy. It is insanely fruity. It is insanely citrus forward. The mouthfeel is fucking tits. This one's gonna get a 100 for me. It is #Hunnits. It's amazing. It's awesome. So, Brian, you hyped the shit out of this beer, and this beer lived up to the hype. This is as good as any Trillium beer I've ever had. So, it's going to get the 100 for me. So, that's it. If you guys have had Headroom, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I would say, this is already 2 weeks old. I would love to see what this beer is like in another 2 weeks, just to see if it gets more juicy and like that kind of crazy, bitter, grapefruit juicy thing that I love. If it kind of mellows out and it just becomes like this soft, crazy juice bomb, it might do that. So it would be interesting to see. So if you guys have lots of cans of this, sit on them for a little bit. I would give it another couple weeks for sure. So some of us may never know. This beer is amazing. So Leo, thanks so much for sending this one. And thanks to everyone for watching. Like I said, if you've had Headroom, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And it is Labor Day weekend. Have a safe weekend. Drink some awesome beers. This was a good start to that holiday weekend. So I'm out of here, guys. I will see you very, very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all